Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the MPCW gaming community, as promised, your boy Mason is back. Let me go ahead and share this. Share this real quick.
You need to blow on it. It's super hot, okay? You're gonna eat it up there. You need to be careful and blow on it. It's hot, okay? I'm gonna go make Sophia one.
Can't stand out. Talk to your player about his breakout. Is that Russo?
Your kids somehow can handle hotness.
Yep.
Then I said in actually hot.
No, baby. Willow, eat your lunch.
See who we have to upgrade.
Do you still need this?
What you got for Christmas? I got that same one, just in blue and black.
Dang cats.
I'm already at
Know how to get into this weekend strategy.
Bro.
Ah, they still got Ryan Tannehill.
96
Oh,
dice.
do you want your old headset?
Can I see?
Alrighty, training went well. Nobody got hurt. More players to upgrade after they did their training. Awesome. Nick Broker? Okay. Don't know who you are, but... Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump into it. We got the Patriots on the schedule this week. With
today.
Oh, and we're in Buffalo. Let's go.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And his first
damn
pass
it.
here is going to fall incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And now it's second down. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. The Bills at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Dawson, you stopped running, dude.
Gonzalez, and the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often.
Come on, don't let me lose to the Patriots.
An opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here taken in by Parker. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He's got his
How? Why did you not jump?
He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before
Oh, that's why, because you're a linebacker.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very...
Touchdown, Patriots!
Okay, okay.
Rondale Moore. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The numbers last week for Mitchell. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And getting this into the hands of his tight end, Zach Davidson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here taken in by Knox. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 more there and another first down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Jackson on second down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn, Dawkins hurt again? What the fuck?
That one, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Jackson will throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs.
That's how you bounce back, boys.
15-yard touchdown. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 3rd and 3. Here's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Jesus Christ, Tannehill is picking me apart.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And
Let's go.
He still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Jesus Christ, how is Tannehill 7 for 7? He's tearing me apart.
Third down and 6 to go. Here's Tannehill. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Of course.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Juwan Bentley there to get him down. 2nd and 10. Jackson now down around his goal line. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Jackson. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tannehill now running the option to the right side. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Hines now on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
1st down, here's Mitchell. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They run once more with Stevenson. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now it's Tannehill. Checking this down to Stevenson. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
To throw is Jackson. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills 1st down as he's up to the 47.
I I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down, Jackson. That's to the tight end, Davidson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On third down, here's Mitchell. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Throwing is Jackson. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Mitchell going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Bass on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Oh, okay.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Mitchell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. A give here to Mitchell. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Here's Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. Now that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On the handoff, Mitchell. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. That is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Mitchell, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So how about this start to a year? Fantasy owners take note. 2 rushing touchdowns in the opener. 2 more here in week 2.
So a nice pickup by 2 entities. 1, this team for making sure they acquired this guy. And 2, anyone who plays fantasy who has him on their team.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on,
but we all know
we're
what
the
time
type
it
of
is.
team that
It
can
is time
flat
to
out handle it. They stood up, stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.
So for Buffalo, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week.